Right, good afternoon, choppers. Hope everyone is well. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Welcome to the choppers market. Who do we have today? We've got Jake in the building. We've got Linda, Tumza, Secretary General. We've got Tabang and Kuzo. Welcome everyone that is on the live stream. It's a Monday, new day with possibilities. We need to rock indeed. All right, what is it that we are looking at today? I'm just observing the euro dollar. I think I wanna be bullish on the euro dollar, but at the same time I'm looking at this gold man is at the all-time high. I want to see if maybe if I'm going to sell gold. Obviously I will have to use divergence indication here, right? I'm gonna go down with it. I think this is the safest trade to take on gold right now is to break below $2,730 an ounce. That will be the safest. But if you are a pro trader and you are used to high of the day and low of the day, and you know how to trade divergence, you might see this as a divergence, and it looks good for divergence to sell. But this thing is extremely high. It's bullish, it's expensive, and it's overbought. British pound, on the other hand, I wanted to see on 5 minutes what is it that we have on 5 minutes for me before I go to the upside. Right, let's see how this market opens up and let's make decisions from there. Euro quite strong. British pound, USD also quite strong. I'm interested. No, that's not British pound. US dollar. US dollar is quite strong as well, which will make my euro dollar buy won't make sense at this point. British pound weak. Euro quite strong. Swiss franc is the strongest for the day, followed by US dollar. WTI POC at $70. I don't know, man, but this for me looks like a nice indication for a buy. Eh? This for me looks like a nice indication for a buy. But if you check on 5 minutes, you've got the whole consolidation happening there. Sideways movement here. But on 1 hour, it looks like a nice buy. Retracement by POC level. This makes sense. All right, choppers, if you just joined us, welcome to Live Market Madness. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do me a favor by liking and subscribing. Let's get our channel to 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Believe we can do so, choppers. So yeah, if you just joined us, don't forget to like, subscribe. I think I'm gonna go long on WTI at $70 a barrel there. This is where I'm gonna go long. Let me know if you're joining me. WTI, I'm going long. This gold waits for no man. It's just going to the upside. It's just going to the upside. Like I said last time, that the hedge funds and money managers are continuing to add. They're not long on gold, man. So be careful when you trade this thing. I think NASDAQ, we need to break above retest 20,300. Then I think that's where we can go to the upside on NASDAQ. Let's have a look at AUD USD. It seems like we found some retracement at 66 cents. Alright, we find support at $1.30 on the British Pound USD. Can we find our rejection candle for a buy? Let's wait and see. I think what's number one on my watch list will have to be gold, not gold, WTI as well as Brent crude. I think that's what will be my number one on my watch list. I think for the euro dollar, I have to break above my POC for me to start being bullish on this thing. How was your weekend, Chobas? How was your weekend? Right, market just opened. NASDAQ is opening bullish. We find a retracement on NASDAQ at POC 20,300. We can only buy above our POC at 20,300. Retracement on US30 at 43,264. Again, it will depend on what candlestick will print there for us to take a position. Anything above it, retest, then we're going to look for buying opportunities. So I'm going to be neutral on US30. For those that have attended the morning session, you know that on US30, as we've discussed in the morning, that we are going to be neutral on NASDAQ as well as US30. We kind of want to gauge how the market is going to open up during New York now, and we're going to make decisions from there. But I think what's interesting on my watch list is this WTI. I wanna get a buy on WTI. It's a tricky one though, but yeah, I think it's worth risking. One of the reasons why is that on 1 hour, we are finding that rejection candle at our POC at $70 a barrel. This is where we find a rejection candle there, and we find a retracement back to our POC. Hence the reason why I want to buy WTI. Brent crude, almost the same thing, but it's just that this one is trading below POC line, currently trading $73 a barrel. So yeah, let's see what will happen from here. That euro dollar is still in one place. Seems like that British pound found the support where we had anticipated at 786, but there was no rejection candle for us to enter there. There was no rejection candle there. Gold continues to head a lot of people. By the way, this line that I drew here is just to see if there's divergence on my RSI in 15 minutes. Yeah, there is divergence there. So yeah, I think what's number one on my watch list is this WTI. I'm really interested in this. Sure. Look at NASDAQ move. We want to buy at 20,300. NASDAQ is moving, but we all know that NASDAQ likes doing this type of behavior when the market opens. NASDAQ never waits for no man. Choppers, if you just joined us, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so I did a poll there to ask you guys how was your weekend. 80% of you are saying they were indoors, 20% they were outdoors. Still waiting to see how we're gonna close on 1 hour on WTI. Then I can put a buy order there. To be honest with you, there's nothing for me here on this market today, man. I'm just browsing through, you know. It's not really a market that is open. Let's see around 4 o'clock what will happen. So far, there's no movement as yet. Peace was asking me if we're gonna see gold rally up. Yeah, in my opinion, it's oversold. It's overbought, I mean. However, my selling opportunities, I'm gonna see them from $2,730 an ounce. This is where I'm gonna see selling opportunities. Other than that, this thing is extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. Still waiting to see my buy order here at WTI at $70. This is my place of interest to go to the upside. Linda is joining me on crude oil. Don't forget that on the 30th of November, we are having our dinner. We are having our dinner as a community. This time it will be held in Pretoria. The 30th of November. If you are a chopper, you know what to do. We started the first one in Sandton. Now we are in Pretoria. It's happening on the 30th of November. So yeah, it's a date. I don't know, but NASDAQ looks quite interesting from this point to sell it, eh? Short-term sell. It looks very interesting to sell from here. Why would I want to sell here short-term? It's because of I have a POC here. I have a POC here. So according to my fixed range, POC is at 20,336. This is where I can take a short-term selling opportunities here. Let me see how we close with this candle here. Maybe take a short-term sell on NASDAQ. On a Monday, usually we don't have much volatile news coming in. Yeah, we see today there's no traffic there happening. So yeah. Do we pay to join the dinner? Nope, the dinner is absolutely free. Only Okta funded members. If you have an account with Okta, as you know that the dinner is hosted by Trade with MJ in partnership with Okta. So yeah, you don't pay anything. You just have an active account with Okta. I don't know, choppers, but I kind of like what I see here on NASDAQ. So 86% of you are saying you were indoors over the weekend, and 14% of you are saying you were outdoors. Yeah, I think it was if you were in Gauteng or around, it was a hot weekend. But yesterday, that's when we experienced the rain, as well as today in the morning. We woke up with some rain. I don't know, choppers. If I take a sell here on this NASDAQ here, I'll want to see where would I put my TP if I'm going for 1:2. If I'm gonna sell it here, so obviously there's no way I'm gonna take it as it is. This is what I'm gonna look for me to take an opportunity there or to take a sell short there. I need these 2 candlesticks to print there if I'm gonna go short term, selling opportunities there. I'm just concerned with my stop loss. I feel like my stop loss is too near. But yeah, let's see. WTI, remember we want to buy from this was a good point to buy. However, it was not that convincing. We need to see how we close on 1 hour. Right, euro dollar is down by 0.14%, the British pound USD down by 0.16%, AUD USD down by 0.15%. Let's see AUD USD. We are still trading at 66 cents. Maybe at 67 cents. I think we went to 67 cents at some point, and this is where we had this market rejected there. But still looks bearish, this thing. Still looks bearish. It still looks bearish. Let's see. So yeah, AUD today is quite neutral. Huh? Quite neutral, but the dollar is a bit strong, so if we take a sell on AUD USD, it will make sense. If we take a sell on AUD USD, it will make sense. So yeah, WTI AUD USD NAS 100, I think this is where I have my interest. NAS 100 is still playing at our POC, nothing there as yet. Choppers, please let me know if you are using a trade locker platform to trade, especially if I know most prop firms are using trade locker. If you are using trade locker, let me know if it normally kicks you out. I'm finding it very weird that at times you just find yourself locked out. Trade locker. Let me know if you are using trade locker to trade or you are simply using MT4, MT5. But let me know. I find it so weird that it will normally log you out and you have to start from scratch. I find it so weird. I don't know, I think at 4 p.m. this will make sense for me to enter a sell on AUD/USD. If I look at my ATR, I've got an average of 4 points or 4 pips on average on 15 minutes. Maybe I can put my stop loss on 10 pips if I enter here. Yeah, my stop loss maybe can be on 10 pips. TP all the way down here for 20 pips. According to the fixed range, I mean the ATR, average true range, this will make sense for me. Right, so again, choppers, AUD/USD looks quite interesting for me, as well as WTI for a buy. WTI for a buy makes sense. I think this gold might find itself dropping today, maybe until the POC line, $2,730 an ounce. I think this is where we might see gold dropping. Remember the 5th of November, we are having US elections, and our plan is to stream for 24 hours. That's our plan. Right, 87% of you are saying you were indoors this weekend, and 13% were outdoors. She's not only saying she can't find a fixed range tool on CTrader when backtesting. Yeah, fixed range is not on CTrader, unfortunately. You only find it on TradingView. One more time, guys, shout out to our sponsor for today's program for Live Market Madness, Okta. If you need an account with them, you can simply click on the link down below. Use this promo code TRADEWITHMJ for 100% bonus, and you can also have access to our private group if you have funded your account. I still want that AUD/USD for a sell. Still want it for a sell. Euro/dollar seems like it wants to make a new low. This was the low of the day. Seems like we want to make a new low at $1.08. British pound/USD on 5 minutes. We had this to the upside. We couldn't have taken a buy here even though it went our direction. There was no rejection candle there. Hence, there was not going to be a trade there. So that means it calls for re-evaluation. We break below this level here. Let's see where we are with our fixed range. POC trading at $1.30.26. So selling opportunities will make sense. I still want WTI for a buy around 4 p.m. It will depend on how it closes on 1 hour. I don't know, buying gold at this point, I think that will be too risky. I think that will be too risky, buying gold at this point, especially on 15 minutes. I think that will be too risky. When I look at it on the RSI is going down, but the price is going up, which tells you that there's a divergence there. Price can reverse at any given time, so just be careful there. You see, price should be in the same line as RSI, but when you see them do the opposite, it's time. It tells you that there is a high possibility that price would reverse at this point. All right. If you check gold on 5 minutes as well, it's not going anywhere. It's just chilling in one place. Just chilling in one place. Tell you what it might do is this. This is what it might do, and give you this. That's what gold might do. Let's not forget that NASDAQ is trading at our POC level. It must reject. We're waiting for these two candlesticks for it to reject. If we sell at this point, we can buy again at this point, 2,300. 20,300. This is where we can buy. Yeah, but if we reject in the next 1 minute, if we find a nice rejection there, then we can sell. But I don't think it will reject. We've left it a few seconds before that. Right, so we didn't have that nice rejection that we wanted on this WTI. However, it can still reject again, and we see. But we are now below our POC. If this, we take it as an impulse correction, then we're going to make a decision from there. Our AUD USD, the rejection candle is not how we, it's not in line with how we trade. However, we want to sell at 66 cents. So we've got AUD, USD, WTI, as well as gold. NASDAQ as well. Don't forget NASDAQ as well. We want to see if we can reject at our POC. We wanted to buy at this POC 2,300, but it didn't give us an opportunity. So if we are selling here, we are exiting here, buy again to the upside. British pound USD, I think it's bearish, but consolidating. Also bear in mind that this thing is consolidating. Basically not moving anywhere from this price. Currently trading below POC, then it means that it will make sense to look for selling opportunities. Japanese yen also weak for the day. What should we be expecting this coming week? Tuesday, we've got nothing on the USD. FOMC member speaks at 4 p.m. Central African time. That's medium impact. Bank of England, Gov Bailey speaks as well tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central African time. That's high impact. On Wednesday, we have BOC monetary policy at 4 again Central African time. So this is high impact. Thursday, Euro. It's going to be interesting to be seeing what Euro will be doing in the early hours of the morning during London, followed by the British pound. So it seems like it's going to be a very busy Thursday. Friday, we only have core retail sales for Canadian dollar. Right, can we get our opportunity on AUD USD? Let's go with it. That NASDAQ seems like it's not waiting for anyone. Couldn't care less about that POC, just went above it. WTI still nothing as yet. POC still at $70. However, if we reject back to that $70 on 50 minutes, maybe and that's maybe, we can go to the downside. A big maybe. Right, I haven't checked other markets today. We saw US30. We wanted to see if we can get a selling opportunity at 43,265. Yeah, but there was no opportunity for us, though it went according to our analysis, but there was no rejection candle there. We wanted to see if we have a rejection there. There was nothing. German 40, we wanted to sell. This was our analysis in the morning. Break retest 19,600. Look to sell to the downside. There was no opportunity there. Seems like we found support at 19,500 here. Right, but I think German 40 for me is not quite interesting as WTI and AUD USD. I think those for me make sense to take them. What do you guys think of the FSCA coming for people that are selling signals without a license? What do you guys think? Let me know. I think one of the traders was fined 1 million. 1 million for selling signals without a license. So the FSCA is not against signals. You can sell signals as long as you are licensed to do so. I think it's a big topic right now. What do you guys think about that? To be quite honest with you, I never thought that they could come in this early. I thought, yeah, we knew they were coming, but I never thought they could come this early. If you are new to our stream, to our community, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm still waiting for you, choppers, to let me know what do you think about this whole thing of FSCA coming for people who are selling signals. What's your opinion? What's your view on it? Mr. Sizwe, good to see you, my good sir. Saying that's a good thing because that's gonna differentiate between real mentors and people who just wanna earn money by signals while calling themselves mentors. Fair point. It's a fair point. Right, we see that AUD/USD move nicely to the downside as anticipated. Let me know on the poll there. What do you think of signals? Mr. Mbezi saying fair bye to those who overlook the laws of our country. Yeah, indeed, my good sir. Couldn't agree more. Indeed. So far, according to our poll, 57% of you are saying it's a bad thing. 43% of you are saying it's a good thing. No, it depends on how you see it. Like Mr. Mbezi says, the law is the law. We just need to follow it. So it's not that they're saying I think it's a good thing because if someone is regulated now, you'll be able to report that person and maybe something will be done. People lost a lot of money and they're still losing it. That's a very powerful point. I think that's a very powerful point. At some point, as mentors, we need to be held accountable because I think it's easy for somebody to come and sell you a product, and when they don't deliver, it seems like the law is not doing anything. If you go and open a case against them at the police station, it seems like nothing is done. Yeah, but if maybe you have a license and when you start doing bad things in the industry, then they can take your license. Maybe that's when we as mentors can start behaving. Big Gunan is saying it's about time. Do they give any support or guidelines for what up and coming traders who feel confident to over trade signals? Yeah, look, Biggie, they are not entirely against the signals. They are just saying have a license because they see signals as giving financial advice. That's how they see signals. So I'm sure there is some guidelines there to go about it. And by the way, guys, for those that wants to write RE5 exams, right? I'm gonna send you some notes for you to study. If you want some notes, I've got some notes for you guys to study. If you need RE5 exams, I think I'm gonna send it on the private group just after the stream or first thing in the morning. So yeah, you can. They don't have a problem you selling signals. They don't have a problem. They just said have a license and you can carry on with your business. But when you look at even the RE exams, you realize that it's not pap and place. That's why a lot of people don't want to get this license. Linda is saying good things. There's gonna be less noise. They're irritating. Yeah, man. Look, the signal business is a very I don't want to say lucrative, but it's a very big business. The money that moves there, we're talking of millions. So obviously, if it's not structured well and it doesn't have rules around it, a lot of people get hurt. A lot of people get hurt. So yeah, let's see. Let's just see. Let's see. Tell you what, what's your opinion on this WTI? Maybe 5 minutes we get something like this. Because this will be at the POC level. Maybe we can drop scalp, right? If you look at it on 1 hour, a retracement back to $70.39. We can simply look to sell there. But it's just going to be a quick scalp here. It's gonna. I was initially looking for buying opportunities, but I wanted to see how our 1 hour candle closed. But the way we are playing now, I think we can close this WTI at $69.22 or so. Yeah, $69.89 maybe. I think this is where we can close. I think we are like 50-50 in the stream, where 50% is saying it's a bad thing, and yeah, another 50% is saying it's a good thing. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand what the FSCA is saying. The FSCA is not saying signals are bad. They are saying sell signals if you are licensed to do so, because they regard signals as giving financial advice. That's what they are saying. That's what they are basically saying. Look at that AUD USD go. It's not a nice feeling if you have not jumped ship, but yeah, the dollar continues to be strong. One of the reasons why we wanted to get a sell on AUD USD is that we looked at the heat map. We saw that the dollar is fairly strong today and AUD is weak. So if you take the strongest against the weakest and it goes with analysis, then why not? That's one of the reasons why we wanted to get our sell here on AUD USD. Beautiful trade, by the way. See ya. Good to see you, my friend. You know what's my opinion about the industry? I see revolution coming. I see the new generation coming. There are guys that are still coming, and we shouldn't make our industry look as if you have most followers, if you have the most powerful cars, or you have the most money, you are the in thing. No, I think the guys that are coming are the guys that are just going to focus on trading, nothing else. They're just going to focus on the charts and try to make money. I think that's the new generation that is coming. Hence, and it's something we also want to achieve with our community. Guys, let's trade. We don't know what we can open up one day as a group of traders that know what they are doing. We get our licenses in order, we can trade serious money and make a living for our families. I believe that's the next generation that is coming. Look at that AUD go, man. Look at it. Then it simply tells me gold is also trying to drop. WTI it was up by 1%, now up by 0.98%. But I think my favorite for now is this AUD USD. Let me know if you took it. CRPC is saying JP Markets owner is helping the mentors with the license thing. Yeah, I've heard of it as well. Calvin is asking if I'm in any trade. No, my friend, I missed AUD USD at 66 cents 92. Not yet. Not yet. Fiki Willie saying best channel. Thank you, MJ. Thanks to you, Fiki, as well for tuning in. She's not only saying we are not against signals, but if I'm not profitable myself, why do I sell signals? And yet the law allows that. This is something that is currently happening with Spaza Shop. Yeah, I think the problem is there that people don't know what they are doing and they are selling stuff, you know. So I think it becomes dangerous when it gets to that point. I think it becomes dangerous when it gets to that point. But yeah, I'm telling you, I think the industry now, people are waking up, and I think a lot of people are going to do the right thing. I believe that in the next 5 years, if not 3 years, I believe if you are called a Forex trader, you're going to get the respect you deserve. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Mr. Bessie, I was waiting eagerly for the rejection candle which did not appear. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do as well on AUD USD. Did not get that nice rejection candle there at 66.98 918. But let's monitor it, my good sir. Maybe if we are going to treat this as our impulsive movement, maybe B might be for me. Then we can enter B and we go all the way down as another impulsive. Then we initially have our ABC pattern. CS saying, MJ, I feel like South Africa traders are trading for flexing, not to grow our economy. Pella, I want South Africa to be Dubai. Vote for me, my good sir. Let's make it Dubai. Vote for me. Vote for me. Yeah, but what you're saying is powerful because we don't understand that we are part of the economy. You know, as traders, we are part of a big economy and we contribute a lot. And I think that's one thing South African traders don't get, that we are one big part of big economy. We play a role and we have obligations as traders. Right, if you are in this AUD USD sell, depending on your rules, if you are like 50% to TP, might as well put your stop loss on break even, run it risk free. It's all about the risk that you have. Calvin is asking, do you think trading live in some way is a signal service although you are not selling? That's a very good question, and I think a lot of people don't realize what is happening here about live trading, right? There are a lot of people that always come, MJ, no, we want you to click those trades, right? So if you've watched an episode with this lady, I forgot her surname. Her name is Tabiso, right? She's a compliance officer. So if you look at if you look at how I started live stream, and I will speak for myself, right? If you look at episodes with the previous sponsor I had, I used to do that where I would just come on MT5 and just enter trades, right? So when Okta came in now, I sat down with this lady and I'm like, look, I'm not selling signals, but I want to do live trading for my community, right? It's not about anything else. It's just to have a community of traders. We cannot be in one because, I have a trading floor and can only take a certain number of people. So what about the people that cannot come to Pretoria to trade with me? That's why I want a live stream. So when I sat down with that lady, she said it to me. She said, you just need to be careful how you structure your live streaming, because at some point, your language and what you do on the charts can put you in trouble. So yeah, Kelvin, that's a very good question. We as well, people that are doing live streaming, we need to be careful with our language and we need to be careful with what people see on the screen, because the FSCA can come and say, you are giving financial advice. You just told people to sell AUD USD. So I'm very careful with my language. I normally talk about what I want to do. If I showcase me clicking on trades as well, I was advised not to do that. But if you look at what I used to do before with my previous sponsor, I was doing that with MT4, MT5. But somebody advised me, a compliance officer advised me to say, structure it in such a way that it doesn't come back and bite you. Because these guys are watching. You might think that the FSCA, they are just having a cup of coffee and they don't care about what you're doing. The minute I tell you on the live stream, guys, sell AUD USD at this price, I'm giving financial advice. That's a signal. So there's no difference between what I'll be doing and somebody who's going to be sending on Telegram to say, sell this at this price. Me and him, we are the same if I do that. But what we are trying to do on the live stream is I'm just showing you my mind. I'm sharing you my mind and you can make decisions from there. But I'm not allowed to tell you what you need, what you must do on the live stream. I'm not allowed. That will be giving financial advice. So yeah, it's a very good question. It's a very good question. The Event Project say put a disclaimer. Yeah, there is a disclaimer, my good sir. If you go down on the description, you will see that I have a disclaimer there, right? And I'll read it for you. This is for our stream. Disclaimer: the information contained in the presentation solely for educational purposes does not constitute investment advice. The risk of trading in securities, Forex, and futures market can be substantial. You should carefully consider. The devil is a liar. I think we are back online now. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it again. Right? We got this interrupted there. This is the disclaimer for this live streaming. The information contained in this presentation is solely for educational purpose. So as much as is live streaming, is live trading, this is for educational purpose and to form a community, right? We do not, and does not constitute investment advice. The risk of trading in securities, Forex, and futures market can be substantial. You should carefully consider whether engaging in such activity suits your financial situation, right? The instructor in this video is not responsible for any liabilities arising from your market involvement or individual activities. Trade responsibly. So I've had, for example, I've had people that were seeing me, like I open my MT5 and I use 0.50 just because I'm on the live stream and I use 0.50. Somebody's trading a $50 account. They go for the same amount, right? Or they go for the same lot size. All right. And I think you as well, the Event Project, you asked me something, which is a good question, but it's a bad question for this stream, right? You asked me, your target is $100. What is the lot size I should use, right? How many pips should I target for US30? If I was going to answer that, I'm basically giving you financial advice. So I'm trying by all means, because I love what I do with you guys here. I don't want to receive a letter say, MJ, you need to stop with your live streaming. You are giving people financial advice. When you take trades, you are telling them which lot size to use. Hence, I stopped doing that. For those that have been trading with me from last year, you know that I used to do that. Open my MT4, open my MT5, take trades there. And you guys would copy me as I'm doing. And I was advised by a compliance officer to stop doing that. At least when I do it like this, you use your own lot size, I use my own lot size. I'm just telling you my mind. This is for educational purpose. So yeah, we have a disclaimer here that we are not giving financial advice. Koroshi, good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. Mr. Mbezi is saying you are very correct, Mr. President. Trading is the only answer to our youth. Yeah, no worries, no trading, more problems. Yeah, indeed, this thing can change our lives. Trading can really change our lives. %62% of you are saying it's a bad thing for signals. 38% of you are saying it's a good thing. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to enter any stream, always read their disclaimer. Our disclaimer is just on the description there, right? And this is a conversation I was having with Mobile today, that when somebody like the gentleman that is fined 1 million by the FSCA, how did they arrive to that figure? Is it a flat fee, or they look at how much he has made, or how do they come to that point to say it's 1 million? So there's a lot of things going on in our industry, but now, to be honest with you, I like what I see. It's high time our business is taken serious now. I'm telling you the truth. In the next 5 years, when you are being called a Forex trader, you will get the respect you deserve. I'm promising you. Because we can't, it's December time, and now we're going to be meeting with our relatives. We can't even tell them that we are Forex traders. We even look for fancy names. I'm an AUD USD analyst. When they say, what is that? Then you tell them, no, it has something to do with financial markets. Because we are scared to tell them that, because that's how the industry is being seen. That once you are a Forex trader, something's wrong with you. We need to change that. All right, that WTI, like I said, we want to see if we can retrace back to $70 1 cent, and maybe we can find a retracement there to sell to the downside. So signals, copy trading, the FSCA is not against that. They are just saying when you do that business, just have a license. Trades by medicine, they still gonna sell by chart analysis. Yeah, look, man, it's yeah, I agree with you. I think if they sell when I sell, as long as I I don't have a problem with you guys, and please, guys, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem, and that's the main thing. When I sell, you want to sell with me. I don't have a problem with that, as long as you adjust risk on your side, and as long as you're not gonna say, "Mr. President said I must sell." That's when now a problem is, because if I'm trading a $1,000 account and I take a British pound USD sell on 0.50, you are trading $100. You use the same lot size that you see me do there. By just a small retracement, you blow your account. I'm still holding. Why? Because I'm using a big. I have a big account, right? That's why even some signal providers, they come. They look bad. Why? Because money management there is it's really not there. And as long as tomorrow, Matt, as long as tomorrow it doesn't come and bite me to say I sold because I saw Mr. President. Mr. President said I must sell. No, as long as you sold at your own will. I sold. You decided to do what I do, but I didn't tell you the lot size. I didn't give you any advice. You are just joining me because me and you, we are trade buddies. As long as it ends there, then it's fine. Figure saying I can say they are good and bad at the same time, because some people end up relying on signals and forget about learning the skills. So that's so true. That is so true. It's not like the same. We can't tell our relatives it's a problem. My mom always say, "Oh, sorry, you're busy. Nga lento yako," just those words. Lento yako, it feels like I'm clowning. Yeah, it's painful. It's painful. You're not you're not the only one. It's not that you're not the only one. I've been trading close to 10 years. My mom still doesn't know what I do. The other day she saw me appear on TV on CNBC. She still told her friends that MJ is doing those things of his on the charts. My mom calls it that. Those things on the chart. So you're not the only one. That's how bad it is. Even if you appear on TV and analyze the economy, they still don't take you serious. Mr. Bezos, Mr. President, I can't wait for the boot camp. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, next year we are going to have a boot camp in a farm. We're going to have a boot camp in a farm for 5 days, right? No phones allowed for those 5 days. We are going to be engaging with your family members during that 5 days. What we are trying to see and establish is to figure out whether the problem is money management, or the problem is you just have so many distractions against you or around you. So it's going to be a boot camp for 5 days. Be sure to be part of it, right? It's going to be amazing. I can tell you that. We're going to be doing obstacle courses. We're going to be doing some weightlifting, some jogging in the morning, and we're going to have a chef that is going to give us a special diet for that 5 days. And yeah, let's sign up for it. We'll give you all the details by the beginning of the year. Boot camp is going to be in a farm where, in fact, you won't get a signal there. I don't mean a trading signal, a reception, like for your phone. Even if they can try to call you, they won't get a hold of you. So yeah, that AUD USD gone. If again, my language, right? If you took it, if I were you, I was gonna put my stop loss on break even. Run it risk free, because you are like 70% to TP. Beautiful trade, by the way. Right, choppers, if you just join us, please do me a favor by liking and subscribing. Please like and subscribe on the channel. Today is a Monday. We are obviously expecting the psychology video to be released. Unfortunately, tonight we're not gonna have the psychology video. We're gonna release it tomorrow. Those that are in Johannesburg, remember we are working on getting you guys a trading floor in Johannesburg. Keep praying for us. Let this vision come to pass. We want to open a second trading floor in Johannesburg. Beggy is saying it's going to be very exciting and fun. Yeah, definitely. So we want to have it like 2 times in a year, a summer boot camp and a winter boot camp. Sure. Look at that NASDAQ. We found retracement, or we find resistance at 20,376. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I thought we were going to find resistance at 20,335, but we couldn't there. But yeah, it's a beautiful trade. Look at gold. Like I said, if you are going to buy gold, you'll be in trouble. Gold dropped as anticipated. Why did we anticipate a drop? We saw this on RSI. This is divergence, right? Price is going high. It's giving us higher than this previous high there. But on the RSI is going to the downside. That is called divergence. And that's when you usually know that you are having a price that is ready to reverse. All right, choppers, those who just joined us, don't forget the 30th of November, we are having the dinner with the president in Pretoria. Please make sure that you sign up. All you just need to do is you just have an account with Okta and you are good to go. Right, for those of you that say, Mr. President, can you assist me with some charts on daily basis? Can I have a group where I can interact with you guys? It's easy to do that. You don't have to pay a dime. You don't pay a cent. You just need to fund with Okta, then you're good to go. All right, you just have to fund with Okta, then you're good to go. That's the only requirement for that. The link is just on the description. You can have the link on the description, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Use that link, sign up, fund, and let me know on WhatsApp that you have signed up, and then I can add you to our private group. Yeah, Linda is saying gold is moving. Yeah, indeed, my good sir, gold is doing as we expected to find a drop. We are now trading below $2,730 an ounce. This is where we find our POC retracement there. Maybe we can take a position to the downside. But I like what I see. WTI, we wanted to see if we can come back to $70.35. Then we're going to take it to the downside. But there's still nothing there. AUD USD, we wanted to sell at 66 cents. Beautiful trade, by the way, 90% to TP. For those who took it, well done to you. It was clear, it was simple to see, and not complicated at all. Right, US30, we wanted to get our sell at 43,200. However, this rejection candle was not the rejection candle we wanted at that point. Hence, we couldn't take this trade there. Right, for those of you that have been watching my Bitcoin buy, as you know that I took my TP and Bitcoin, I think I held it for like almost 2 weeks. Took my buy at 60,500, all the way to 67,000. But I will want to buy Bitcoin again. I'm buying again Bitcoin at 65,000. Make your decision at this point. With the rejection candle, we can simply take a trade at that point. All right. Inikto is saying at MJ, I see your profile description that you own a company that offer education on CFD. Nope, I'm not licensed. You don't need a license to offer mentorship or coaching, right? You don't need a license for that. You only need a license if you're selling signals and you're giving financial advice. It's like what I do here. And my trading floor doesn't really need a license. It's a plug and play system when people come and we discuss the market. So that doesn't need a license, my friend. Good to see you again, Incognito. Good to see you again, my friend. Secretary General saying he's waiting to buy Bitcoin. Did you join me on the 60,000 mark, SG? Let me know. Tumelo and MJ, can you check gold? Yeah, I've already checked gold, my friend. We wanted to get a sell on gold where it is now because of the divergence we saw here. Because of the divergence we have there. Right. So I would say the safest trade for gold, maybe break below 2,726. And yeah, retest, then you can go to the downside. Guys, commodities are the big thing. Commodities are the big thing. Check my latest interview with CNBC when I was talking about 4 commodities to look at this coming year, as well as this year and the coming year. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Commodities are an in thing nowadays. All right, Incognito is saying I'll WhatsApp you now. Okay, Figgy Willie. What do you think about trading news? Yeah, well, look, I don't do it personally because I've learned a lesson on trading news, you know. So I don't trade news at all, whether trading them as fundamentals alone or just news release, you know, like your NFP or CPI. I don't usually trade the news. I normally take positions after news are released, maybe after 15 to 30 minutes or even 45 minutes. So I don't trade news. I don't trade news at all. And I always say I have respect for people who trade news. As long as it's trading, ladies and gentlemen, it's when you have a strategy, that strategy is your business modeling. That strategy of you trading news, it's your business modeling. If you know how to mitigate risk, you know where to take your losses when you have to take your loss, and you know where you need to take your profit when you need to take a profit. It's a business modeling. If it works, then do it. Unfortunately, with me, Figgy, it never worked. You know, I tried trading news for the longest time, and it never worked. I always found my business affected buy trading news. So I don't trade news at all. SG saying yes, Mr. P, I did. So yeah, as SG says, he bought with me Bitcoin. He bought with me Bitcoin at 60,000. We held this for like 2 weeks, right? At 60,000 here. Again, SG, don't tell them that I gave you a signal. I didn't give you a signal. I told you where I'm gonna buy. You decided to buy with me. It's not a financial advice. This is where I bought it. I'm gonna buy again, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you know this new article of FSCA? It's positioning us. You just need to be careful when you do things. So I'm gonna buy again at 65,000. I'm reloading positions here again at 65,000. I'm buying Bitcoin. 65,000. I'm buying Bitcoin. Maybe we can possibly go to 72,000. Dumeling is asking, are we on a current buy or sell? On what? On gold. Yeah, gold, man, it was a sell, right? I wanted to get a sell. But a break below retest, it can be a sell. Why is that? You're going to be below your first POC at 2,700. Right, AUD USD moving nicely to TP. For those of you who took it, nice beautiful trade there. Right, for those of you that are sending WhatsApp messages, I'll be with you just after the stream. Right, choppers, don't forget the 30th of November, dinner with the president in Pretoria. Sign up and join me. Let's discuss your business. Right, choppers, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you guys. I have to bounce now. I'll see you again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. We don't have news release at 2 p.m. this coming Wednesday, so that means we are meeting at 3 p.m. For those of you that wants to join the private funded group, just use the link on the description. Sign up, send me a WhatsApp that you have signed up and you have funded your account, then I can add you on the group. For those of you that already have an Okta account, still WhatsApp me. There's still an opportunity for you to join the funded group. Thank you so much for your time, choppers. For those of you that took this AUD USD, well done to you. I'm sure now you are risk free and you just hit your TP on AUD USD. Beautiful trade. As always, it's good to trade with you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. And for those that are in the funded group, I'll see you in the morning for the 7 a.m. club. Thank you so much, choppers. God bless.